In our last episode, the decline of Daniel Larson had officially begun. The Daniel Larson homeless era would mark the beginning of the end for Daniel and his shenanigans. Today, we will follow Daniel through the year of 2023 and witness his great adventure across America. At the beginning of the year, Daniel would make a video calling out fellow TikTok star World of T-Shirts. Something tells me that these two are just destined to meet. Daniel would also begin to damage relations with his manager once again. This would come after Ox had taken down Daniel's TikTok account on the 5th. Over the last few months of Daniel being homeless, he would heavily neglect his hygiene. Daniel would not bathe and was speculated to be wearing the same pair of clothes for over 100 days at this point. Due to his poor hygiene, Daniel would contract a disease known as scabies. Scabies is a highly infectious disease where tiny burrowing mites infiltrate the skin, causing an intense rash and itching in the areas where the mites burrow. On the 17th, Daniel would enjoy a trip to Disneyland in Anaheim, California. Whilst visiting Disney, the local Anaheim community would get wind of Daniel's presence. A Facebook post would be uploaded and would read as follows: "Calling all Anaheim residents. A man from Colorado has recently been seen in multiple places like Disneyland, Panera Bread, Denny's, while making videos saying he has scabies. His name is Daniel Larson. He is homeless and has an online reputation for being a creep. Daniel has also been live streaming and taking pictures of children in places like Starbucks. He's been in the area for around a week now and sleeps in parking garages. He's been in countless restaurants and public places over the last few days. If you see him, please call the police." By the time they had discovered Daniel, it was too late. Daniel had already spent the day at the park, exposing many people, mostly children, to this highly infectious disease he had knowingly been spreading. Later in January, Daniel would post a video of himself having an intense episode of itching. It would get so bad that Daniel's skin would start to bleed from how hard he was scratching himself. Daniel would seek medical attention and end up in an emergency room. There, Daniel would receive a shot of ivermectin to kill the scabies. Daniel would make a heartfelt goodbye post for the parasites living under his skin.
"Oh, so I was just given a pill to get rid of these scabies all over me. It was nice knowing you, friends. Now you're all dead." Nice knowing you. Goodbye.
Before Daniel's departure from California, he would have a confrontation with the staff at Chuck E. Cheese in Lancaster. The staff would be uncomfortable with the presence of a grown man in a space for children and would ask him to leave. In the audio from the incident, we can hear the argument that followed the staff's demand for him to leave the premises.
"I need you to leave now or I'm calling the police."
You don't need to threaten me, okay?
I'm not threatening you, but I need you to leave. They asked you to leave already? How many times did they ask you to leave already?
Once.
You need to leave.
Once.
Right this second.
They told me to leave once. I was just packing up my stuff, and dude walked over. So I told you
I need you to leave right this second.
I just said I would. And you're getting on the phone. Wow.
Because I need you to leave right this second.
And what the fuck have I done?
I need you to leave. This is a place for families, for children. You're not here with a child.
And you're not giving me time to even get my stuff.
I don't think it's right.
I was just putting my charger in my pocket.
Okay, so I'll give you 3 seconds.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to give this place a 1-star review. What's the name?
Perfect. Yeah.
Thank you. Did you get that? You got it on recording? Awesome.
On the 13th of February, Daniel would purchase a bus ticket for Las Vegas, Nevada. Daniel's reasoning for the Las Vegas expedition was to win big. On the night of February 13th, Daniel would arrive. Daniel would begin to post pictures and aimlessly wander the Las Vegas Strip. In the early morning hours of the 15th, Daniel would be found in the bathroom of the New York Hotel and Casino, sleeping on a toilet by 2 security guards. Daniel would argue with the guards as they attempted to open the stall door. Once inside, the guards would aggressively remove Daniel from the property.
No, you won't.
Yo, get the fuck up off the toilet.
No, you fucking won't, bitch. No, you fucking won't. You aren't gonna do shit.
Whoa. You better calm the fuck down. You get stupid now? Let's go right now.
No.
Walk. Get the fuck out. Walk. Get the fuck out. Let's go.
Don't yell at me. I said don't yell at me. I said don't yell at me. I said don't yell at me. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
I don't think so.
Don't grab me like that. Don't fucking grab me like that. Don't fucking grab me like that. I said don't touch me like that. Don't fucking touch me like that. I didn't do anything. I didn't fucking do anything.
To the left, to the left.
I didn't fucking do anything. Don't fucking grab me like that, bitch. Don't fucking grab me. I have it on fucking camera, bitch.
We can walk. I told you. You don't fuck around here, okay? We come get you, right? I said walk.
Don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me.
Out the door.
Don't fucking touch me.
You said come out, you should have right there and got the fuck out.
Don't fucking touch me.
All that shit. Next time you go in the handcuffs.
Don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me,
Next time you go in the
bitch.
mechanical restraints, you don't step on this property, sir. You better watch your mouth.
Next time you try to hit me, I didn't do anything. You hit me.
Property, please.
You hit me.
Property, please. Nobody hit you. Get property. Don't fucking walk over here. Don't fucking walk over here. Don't fucking walk over here. No. Because I didn't do anything. Cross the street.
I said walk, okay?
I don't.
Here your options.
Do you want to go?
You can walk or I take you across the street. How you want to go? Walk.
I was just trying to.
Walk.
I was just trying to use the goddamn fucking password, bitch.
Walk. All right, just walk.
I will kill myself.
Later that day, Daniel would be banned from another casino. Daniel would argue with the security guard for a bit before leaving. Daniel would end the night by spending his last $50 on nachos rather than acquiring a room for himself, despite some accommodations costing as low as $32 a night. After this, Daniel would go silent. No one knew what had happened, and some would begin to assume the worst. On February 18th, the r/Daniel Larson subreddit would raid the r/Las Vegas subreddit. Users would post a wide array of Larson-related content. One of the more prominent videos posted during this raid would be of the Daniel Larson toothbrush incident. Now, if you're not familiar with the toothbrush incident, let's just say it's a video of Daniel brushing the wrong cavity. On February 23rd, Daniel would return under a new TikTok account. Daniel would begin to give an explanation of why he was missing. Daniel would claim to have been attacked and to have had his phone taken away by the assailants.
And I was inside a casino. They offered to buy me some food, which they ended up doing. And shortly later, when they were offering to buy me a motel room at one of the casinos, as we were walking to the casino, one of the guys came up behind me, punched me, threw me on the ground, and then basically took my phone and ran off running. With me on the ground, with my head basically smashed into the ground. I did end up going to the emergency room. I did find out I did have a small fracture in my skull, which will take up to 6 months to fully heal. And I did end up contacting the authorities, and I did press charges on both of the people that were there.
Daniel would describe his attackers as a short Hispanic male and an African-American male with long dreadlocks that Daniel referred to as Tyrone. Daniel would also announce that he had secured housing through the company Sober Homes, which are based in Nevada. This would not last long, however, as Daniel would soon be kicked out due to not having money to pay rent. On March 1st, Daniel would post a video inquiring where he could purchase fireworks. A few minutes later, later, Daniel would post a video that would alarm many viewers.
Okay, folks, get ready for the biggest incident of all of Daniel Larson history so far. Let's do this.
Daniel would then post a video stating he had fireworks and was going to set them off in a casino.
Okay, I'm going to go into a casino with a firework, and then I can see how real firing works.
The next day, on March 2nd, Daniel would once again disappear. After some digging, fans soon found out Daniel was arrested by the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department after he had trespassed at an MGM casino. Daniel would not post for some time and would claim that he was being held in a mental hospital in Las Vegas. On March 17th, Daniel would return with a one-way ticket to Arizona. On the 18th, Daniel would arrive in Phoenix and would spend the majority of his time making videos begging for money from fans. Daniel would post an interesting video, however. In this video, Daniel states that he had stopped taking a medication known as Latuda. Latuda is a medication that is commonly used to treat schizophrenia. Daniel's mental state would begin to take a nosedive due to the lack of medication. It seemed that his delusions would only intensify and would ultimately lead to his downfall. On the 19th, Daniel would arrive in Tucson. Daniel would have many fan interactions in Tucson. Many of the fans who encountered Daniel would provide him with essential items such as food, water, and more. On March 22nd, Daniel would take the wrong bus and end up in El Paso, Texas, instead of his intended destination of Roswell, New Mexico. The next day, Daniel would take a bus to Big Spring, Texas. While in Big Spring, Daniel would come under the belief that Grace Vanderwall was being held at gunpoint. Daniel would also claim he was being followed during his stay in Big Spring. On March 28th, Daniel would arrive in Sweetwater. Daniel would only stay here for a few hours. On the 29th, Daniel would make it to San Antonio, which again, he would only stay for a short time. Later that same day, Daniel would arrive in Houston. Daniel would get into some shenanigans here, from run-ins with the police to having his location doxed and receiving death threats.
I just have like a serious question that I do need to ask, okay?
Go ahead.
So recently I gained a bunch of popularity over social media.
We don't have time for that.
Okay, but
can you leave?
Somebody has been doxing my okay. Into the police department that you guys are not cooperating. Call fucking dispatch. Call fucking dispatch.
If we have to come back, it's criminal trespass.
Okay, you're putting me in physical danger. Bitch! I told you that I was getting doxed!
Daniel would stay in Houston until March 31st. Daniel's next stop on the world tour would be the Big Apple. Daniel would be sent on his way to New York on a special mission. This mission would be to meet Grace Vanderwall and her mother, Tina Vanderwall, who Daniel believes summoned him to New York in order to work on an investigation. Now obviously none of this is true, and it is just a fabrication fed to Daniel by the trolls. Daniel would have a layover in Charlotte, North Carolina, but by April 4th, he would arrive at Newark Liberty International Airport, and he would then make his way to New York City.
Daniel Larson is in New York!
On the next day, April 5th, Daniel would be spotted by fans and would retreat into a nearby bodega. Once inside, the fans would continue to follow and harass Daniel.
Daniel! Daniel.
I might make the restaurant.
Are you smoking crack or tweak?
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave if you do not leave.
Daniel would join a private Discord call with his managers, who would then begin to sabotage Daniel.
I'm on the phone with my security.
You smoking crack or tweak?
No, I'm not. Stop lying. Get out of here before I call the police. What? Who? Okay, the one in
Daniel.
I've asked you to leave.
Daniel.
I've asked you to leave. We're on the phone with the police.
Daniel.
I've asked you to
Come
leave.
on, Daniel. You know me.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. We're
No, I
friends.
don't. I'm on the phone with my security.
Are you smoking crack or tweak?
No, I'm not. Stop.
Soon after all of this, an employee would step in and ask Daniel to leave. Daniel's managers would then begin to instruct Daniel to attack the employee. An altercation would then occur. An hour after the incident, Daniel would post from the hospital, sustaining an abrasion on his nose. He would be discharged the following day. For the majority of Daniel's stay in New York, he would be living on the streets, posting videos like this, showing where he would sleep at night.
I'm friends with the Tickle Monster. By the way, I also sleep right here, so Tickle Monster, come and find me.
Perhaps the most significant of the entire travel arc would take place on May 10th.
So, the viral video of rolled of t-shirts jumping in the Hudson River nude. Nobody knows this, but because the water was so cold, his penis fell off.
On this date, the two legends would finally meet, Daniel Larson and Joshua Block, also known as World of T-Shirts. Leading up to this historic meeting, the two would have a sort of beef. This beef would mostly be instigated by both Daniel's and Josh's fans respectively, simply to troll the two. However, Daniel and Josh would take it quite seriously. Many videos would be taken of trolls going up to either Josh or Daniel and telling them that the other is nearby. This would get a major reaction.
Daniel Larson! What's up, bro? Yo! Oh my god! Daniel! Dan! He's over there! He's over there! Oh my god! Yo!
Where's Daniel?
Wait, do you know him? Do you know him? Oh, Daniel!
The meetup would be facilitated by former hot dog salesman and at the time handler of Josh, Michael Quinn, who had met Daniel 2 days before the meeting. The two would finally be face to face and would make peace with each other, shaking hands and exchanging stories. The pair would also take this infamous video together.
New York! Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York.
Daniel would spend 10 more days in New York City before returning home to Colorado on May 20th.
Finally. I'm back home.
Things would not remain calm for long, however, as on May 25th, Daniel would be in yet another physical altercation. Fans would find Daniel inside an ice cream store and would then begin to film him and ask him questions that would irritate Daniel. An employee would then ask the man why he was filming, and he would respond by informing her of Daniel's pedophilic history.
I'm security.
No, I'm serious. Why are you taking pictures of this man? Leave him alone.
I'm security. He's a pedophile.
How do you know that?
Do you want me to show you?
What?
Do you want me to show you?
Yeah, show me.
Given that children were present inside the establishment, the female employee would ask Daniel to leave immediately. Daniel would respond to this by physically assaulting her. We would then see a male employee step in and push Daniel out of the door.
Hey! You want a shirt? Tell him to bring it!
Okay, I'm on the phone with
Get
the
out,
fucking
now!
police. You have a warrant for your fucking arrest.
Oh! Holy shit!
Call the police out. Call the police out.
Alright.
You're lying. You're a fucking liar. Just because I'm fucking famous, bitch.
After this, Daniel would have a complete meltdown. At the end of the month, on May 31st, Daniel would start a Cameo account under the name Daniel Larson Superstar. Cameo is a site that allows users to purchase a personalized message from their favorite celebrity. Daniel would start his pricing at $20.99, but it would quickly increase due to his greed, going to $24.99, then $59.99, then reaching $85. Daniel's prices would lower for some time, only to skyrocket to $830, then to $1,069. Daniel would then lower the price to a reasonable $10. Daniel would make a total of $5,772.39. This money would help Daniel survive on the streets for the time being. Daniel would later be banned from the service due to scamming fans. Daniel would not follow prompts that he was being paid to read and would rather go off on do his own thing. This would range from laughing, sticking his tongue out, or just staring into the camera, not saying a single word. Daniel would be banned from Cameo on August 16th. Daniel would later attempt to return later in the year on December 15th. However, this account would only last a few hours before being banned once again. With the loss of his Cameo, Daniel would throw out a valuable source of income in a time where every dollar would count towards survival. In June, Daniel would get into some shenanigans. This would include performing in a karaoke bar, attending a Colorado Rockies game, as well as a Flow Rider concert. At the beginning of July, Daniel would claim that Bob had threatened him with a weapon over a court case. The next day, Daniel would post on his community tab about the fight with Bob. He would then begin to post bomb threats against multiple government buildings and would also threaten to use a nuclear weapon. On July 9th, Daniel would adopt a dog from the Longmont Humane Society. For weeks leading up to the adoption, Daniel had mentioned numerous times how much he wanted a dog. Daniel would adopt a German Shepherd mix named Zola, whom Daniel would rename Music. To acquire Zola, Daniel presumably used some of the funds from Cameo to pay the adoption fee, which was likely $100. Upon realizing Daniel had Zola, the Reddit would go into a frenzy, as Daniel, who could barely take care of himself, would not be able to care for Zola as well. In some videos taken by Daniel, it can be seen that Zola is visibly overheated, as Daniel would not provide her with an adequate amount of water, and she would also never have a place to really cool down from the heat of the Colorado summer, as Daniel spent most of his times on the streets. Daniel would also not be able to feed Zola. Daniel would claim that she did not want to eat her dog food, which was provided to him by the shelter, and was the only food Daniel had, as he could not afford any other type of food, leading Zola going hungry for most of her time with Daniel. After seeing the way Daniel was treating Zola, a plan would soon be put in motion. On July 10th, a group known as SEAL Team 6 would conduct a daring rescue operation. The group would begin to track Daniel, and on the 11th, they had found him. One of the team members, Ween Music, spotted Daniel and Zola outside of a restaurant. Ween approached Daniel, stating that they were a veterinarian and wanted to take a look at Zola. Daniel would hand over Zola, and Ween would then take her to the car and drive away. A picture of Zola would soon be posted, confirming the rescue mission was a success, and Zola was now safe. Hours later, Daniel would catch on to the plan and realize his dog would never be returned to him. This would cause Daniel to have a massive meltdown. Daniel would begin to frantically ask his fans for help getting Zola back. He would then make his way into a Walmart and begin to vandalize the store. He would then be quickly restrained by the staff until police arrived.
I got my dog hat.
Just relax for me, okay?
I got my dog hat.
Alright.
And then I got attacked in the parking lot.
Alright, just relax. Just relax. We're gonna get figured out what's going on, and then we can go from there.
It's this one.
Okay. Here, I don't want to hurt your arm. So until we get figured out, we're just detaining you. All right?
Okay.
You just relax. Three Tom 26. We've got him detained. Everything's calmed down.
Daniel would be taken to a psychiatric hospital where he would spend a few days before being released on the 19th. The beginning of August would look quite calm for Daniel. He would start the month by getting into some shenanigans, wanting to throw a Hollywood party.
Hey everyone! So I am so happy to announce that I will be having a Hollywood sex party tonight. And I'm going to tell you guys who will be invited. Darcy Lynn Farmer will be invited. Grace will be invited. Taylor Swift will be invited. Beyonce will be invited. Nicki Minaj is racist. She's not invited. Kanye West is a bitch. He's not invited. Jacob Sartorius is invited. Donald Trump is invited. I would love to have gay sex with him. And Joe Biden is not invited because he's too sleepy. He would probably sleep through the entire thing. Thank you, everyone, to who is invited. And I can't wait to see you all soon. Bye-bye now.
Ain't no party like a Larson party. Later in the month, Daniel would be live streaming from a park, and he would begin to threaten the use of explosives on his audience. The next day, Daniel would threaten to bomb Bob's house. Daniel would then post a video punching himself in the head while having a meltdown.
I'm going to kill you. I will make sure you get the fucking death penalty and you get your head blown off. Oh, you still want to call me? You still want to spam me? I will fucking you first. You put a gunpoint at me, I will fucking kill you. I will literally get the help of Biden to fucking kill people. Not at my location. And if you do put me at gunpoint, like I said, I've hidden bombs at this park. You will blow up.
On August 29th, Daniel would have another major meltdown. This meltdown would start with Daniel being harassed by a fake Grace Vanderwall and a fake Jacob Sartorius. Daniel would then begin posting to his YouTube community tab, making multiple threats. Daniel would then attempt to dox the real Grace Vanderwall, thinking she was the one harassing him, and would also threaten to kill her and her mother. Daniel would upload a YouTube short calling Grace the N-word, and would then also threaten the White House.
This message is to Grace. Grace is a fucking and a hater, and I will always hate her now because of what she did. And yes, I will the White House. I will fucking the White House. I will fucking every single police station in the entire US. And Grace told me to make this video.
Train to Union Station departing in 1 minute.
Daniel would then start a live stream titled Proof for the N-word Grace Vanderwall, I am hitting myself until I bleed, where he could be seen crying hysterically while hitting himself in the head.
My fucking head. My fucking head. My fucking head. My fucking head.
On September 13th, Daniel would begin to attend college at the University of Colorado Boulder. Now, obviously, this is not true and would be yet another elaborate scheme to troll Daniel. Daniel would attend a frat party where he was given a fake student ID. Students at this party would reinforce Daniel's beliefs and would bring him in and around the campus. Daniel's time at the school would be cut short. On September 16th, a troll posing as Deion Sanders, who at the time was the coach for the university football team, the troll would convince Daniel to trespass on the field during a game. Daniel would be stopped by security and in a fit of rage would push a security guard, which would result in his arrest and the end of his college days.
Oh yeah, he pushed one of our guys, struck me, and it's the same guy that he shoved over there. Initially we were called over there for him getting verbally abusive with staff at the gate over there, made contact with him, refused to when we told him to.
Yeah, I do.
Do you want this with you or in the backpack?
That could be thrown away.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put it in
I
there,
was
okay?
just told that, like, because Deion Sanders is the one with the VIP pass, that's why I couldn't get in. And since he couldn't make it to the gate, I was basically
Hey Daniel, real quick, just for me, go ahead and pull both of your shoes off.
Can somebody just help with that?
Soon after, Daniel would be let back out onto the streets yet again. The rest of September would see Daniel making more bomb threats, and again threatening to kill Bob. At the beginning of October, Daniel was arrested for failure to appear in court. Daniel would also claim to have multiple more cases that month. Daniel would also begin to apply to multiple job postings. However, all of his attempts at employment would fail. On October 23rd, Daniel would receive his iconic reverse mohawk. Two trolls would approach Daniel and offer him a haircut. After giving him this ridiculous haircut, the two would claim they need to return to their car to retrieve a blow dryer to finish cutting Daniel's hair. The trolls would then promptly leave Daniel looking absolutely deranged.
Hey, old granny. I finally got my haircut done. Uh-oh. Where did they go? They said they'll come back. Right, so... Okay, so your car got broken into by somebody.
Yeah, that's cool.
When you were going to get your...
The blow dryer, yeah.
The blow dryer, okay. Alrighty. So yeah, I need to see this for myself.
Yeah. We have to get in there.
So the window's broken?
Yes, the window is broken.
Alrighty.
And it's his car too. It was right here. They took it. They took it.
Oh boy, I'm in so big trouble. Fucking hell. I'm in so much trouble.
The next day, on the 24th, Daniel would appear in court with the reverse mohawk, once again looking absolutely deranged.
Was there anything you'd like me to know about yourself or about this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, what would you like me to know?
About 30 minutes prior to the incident, I had my dog napped from me, and that is what led to the mental health situation that escalated in the Walmart.
In November, Daniel would have another meltdown, this time at a local Panera Bread. This incident would begin after fans had found Daniel's location and began to follow and harass him.
You guys need to shut the fuck up! Don't be talking like that! No! I work on her fucking management, so shut the fuck up! Go ahead and fucking record me, bitch! I'm calling the police on you! I have you on camera!
Daniel would threaten the employees and would begin to hurl racial slurs. He would then start pitting himself.
No, I'm not. Those people are causing the situation. Stop fucking telling me, bitch!
You're cursing me. Get out of my store.
I'm not putting hands on you. I'm not putting hands on you. Try me. Try me. Try me. Try me. Try me, bitch. Try me, bitch. Try me, bitch. Try me, bitch. I will fucking murder you. I will fucking bitch.
Look at this crackhead.
I can go right fucking ahead. I can go right fucking ahead. Fans are leaking my location, bitch. Fans are leaking my location, bitch. 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 104 55 Beach Street. Fans are leaking my location. I'm in fucking danger.
I've been recording.
Fans are leaking my location. I'm fucking famous. I never assaulted you. I never put hands on you, bitch. I never put hands on you, bitch. That's assault. I never assaulted you.
Step back right now.
I never assaulted you.
Step back right now.
I never assaulted you.
You
bitch.
do a table at
I
me.
never assaulted you.
You do a table at me.
Just because those people are causing issues, you want to fucking blame me.
Bro, you should have never took the phone. You're throwing chairs and tables at me.
I never did anything. Fucking press charges on me. I never did anything.
I got it all on video, like ever since. Like I seen the table.
No, I just figured out what happened. They fucking bought my phone, and now they're doing this shit. They can link up the phone like they can fall.
You just want to fucking hate on me.
Oh nah. Oh, I'm like.
I know.
Fucking hate on me, not fucking blame.
Why you just punch yourself in the
This don't make sense to you. You got that fucking phone. Fucking link it up so that everybody can follow him.
You've been recording the whole time,
I
right?
want to die. I want to fucking die, bitch. Bitch ass.
Daniel would somehow avoid being arrested for this incident. However, he would end up in the hospital later that night. The rest of the month would be relatively quiet. Daniel would start his December by stating he would rob a bank and then end his life. On December 10th, Daniel would have yet another incident at a restaurant, this time being the Olive Garden. A troll would convince Daniel that the Vanderwall family wished to meet Daniel and discuss business over a nice dinner at the Olive Garden. Daniel would arrive at the restaurant, he would then be seated and would wait for the Vanderwalls to arrive. The trolls would then convince Daniel to start recording due to a security risk.
I've been in here numerous of times, okay? I am dating another celebrity, okay? They have a management, they have a security team. They are already here, okay? So, they're already here. They're out in the parking lot. I have an FBI investigator. I work for the Secret Service. They're investigating as well. They're investigating my entire fan base to make sure that, like, I am safe and I don't get trolled anywhere I go. And they are outside being, and apparently they're being like straight up harassed by your employees. They are saying that it's out back where your kitchen is. We have reason to believe that the documents that the manager was printing off is nude photos of me from a online troll website. Okay, I just got sent a picture of the police holding Grace to a car outside. I have full proof of Grace being assaulted. Coming in, pictures and everything.
Daniel would then start live streaming and would then begin to claim that his security team had alerted him that the workers at the restaurant were printing out nude photos of him and distributing them to paying customers. Daniel would then begin to tell the staff that the FBI was in the parking lot ready to raid the establishment. Daniel would then attempt to perform a citizen's arrest to no avail. He would then run to the fire alarm and pull it.
I'm performing a citizen's arrest, so the FBI is outside. I have more than enough photos coming in. Okay.
Who are you arresting?
I'm arresting every single person here. I'm arresting all employees.
You're telling me that you're a celebrity?
Yes.
Okay, do people take pictures of celebrities, right?
Right, but you were back in back.
Yes.
Printing off documents.
I was?
You said that and it's on video.
I was printing off documents?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the deal. I'm gonna ask you to come over here actually. Over here. We've been very nice. Like that's what I'm gonna tell you. You're not filming me, correct?
I am legally required to.
No, you can actually just leave now.
I don't have to leave. The FBI is here. I have fucking photos.
Okay, sir, this is what I'm gonna tell you. You're gonna calm down right now. You're gonna stop filming me, or I'm gonna call the police and they're gonna remove you from here. I know that's what you want. I know that's what you're famous for on TikTok, but we are not doing this. You're gonna curse at me again, or you're going to leave.
I never cursed.
Okay, sir. What I'm gonna tell you right now is you're gonna stop filming and you're going to leave, or I'm going to call the police right now.
Go ahead and call the police.
Thank you.
I just got sent pictures and photos of Grace being assaulted. I'm not gonna just sit here and call those photos fake. I got sent them from the fucking FBI.
I'm gonna ask you again not to curse. There's children in here. I'm gonna ask you again.
I have photos.
I need you to lower your voice.
I just got word from the FBI and Rick Yorn, LBI Entertainment, that you are being sued. I just got notified that Rick Yorn at LBI Entertainment, who is the CEO, has called the head manager and the CEO of all Olive Gardens, and you're fired.
They might be on their way.
They might be on their way, but don't know yet. Wow. So in other words, the police are also trolling along with you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, whoa, no sir!
I have proof that you guys were back in the back printing off my nudes off of a website. I have the Federal Bureau of Investigation in contact with me. I have an investigation going on.
How are we doing?
I'm waiting for the police to show up.
Okay. What's going on tonight?
I will not say until the police show up. I'm filing for a citizen's arrest.
Okay. Do you need any medical attention?
I don't.
No?
Nope. Hi.
Daniel?
Yes, I do. I have information that is extremely important with the managers here. My name is Daniel Larson. I'm a upcoming celebrity. I'm dating another singer-songwriter named Grace Vanderwall. I'm in contact with her management, LBI Entertainment, and the CEO of LBI Entertainment, Rick Yorn. Okay? I am also in contact with Grace Vanderwall's, because that's a celebrity I'm dating. I'm in contact with her security and her parents, okay? Now, I have proof from her security, okay, which is based out of California, that the managers here I have a subreddit called the Daniel Larson subreddit, and the managers here who actually know me, I've been coming here for months, okay, were leaking my nude photos from one platform to the subreddit. And then I started getting notified from Grace Vanderwall's security. We were trying to get a reservation for tonight, and the managers here wouldn't let us book the reservation, and I was already getting my meal, everything. I was waiting for them to show up, if that makes sense.
After this incident, Daniel would be given a court date of February 14th, 2024, which he would miss, resulting in another arrest. Later in the month, Daniel would also be trespassed from an IHOP after refusing to pay his bill. December would also see Daniel in the hospital after claiming to have heart issues because of Bob Proctor. Daniel would also claim that the FBI was looking into him, which, at the time, seemed like yet another one of Daniel's crazy stories. However, we will soon see the truth behind this statement. Soon, Daniel will have his biggest incident that brings upon him some of the heaviest consequences he's ever faced. However, that's a story for next time. Thank you for watching.